Hello and welcome to a healthy episode of A Hopeful Take. I am Hope. This is my husband, Chris.
Hello.
That was much quieter than usual.
I said hello.
Yeah, hello. It
Yeah,
was
I'm
so
just
soft.
saying hello. Hopefully the mic's still picking me up too. I have it under my beard for once.
Well, I guess it's an experiment. We'll find out.
Should be alright.
We never know. We figure it out as we go. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're back after last week. Sorry, we had to take a break. I was dying. I no longer feel like death. Still not 100%, but I don't feel like death anymore. You haven't caught it yet, which is a miracle.
Thankfully, yeah.
I hope you don't.
No, I hope I don't either.
I think I've gone through like 3 boxes of tissues in 3 days.
Yeah.
It's not been fun.
The summertime cold.
I've had an interesting 2 months now.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, I was sick to the point I was in the hospital. I've never been that sick in my life. And then I had another cold sore, and then I got your cold right after that. And then I healed up for a bit, and then I got a cold sore again. And then my face went red because it does a stupid thing. And then I got another cold sore. And then I got another one, and then I got sick, and now I have 2 more.
It's been a little while.
So when they say through sickness and in health, this is part of it.
Yeah. It's usually through sickness more than it is health, I find.
Yeah.
Or since we moved here too, we've gotten sick so many times.
It's weird.
Yeah.
We were never this sick in BC. I was never this sick when I lived in Calgary.
No, I don't think I've ever been sick as many times as I have here, but
It's weird.
I don't think people around here really wash their hands or take any protocols to keep themselves clean, so.
No, it's so weird. I've
Yeah.
never been so sick. That's actually a really good point. I've never been so sick as I have been here.
Yeah, and so often too.
That's so weird. What is it in the air
I
here?
mean, it's a very transient population, so I'm sure people drop off germs wherever they're going.
That's true. It is a highway town, so it just, yeah.
More than anywhere else we've ever been.
Well, we haven't been anywhere else that was on the highway and not sequestered by mountains.
I mean, technically where we were before wasn't a highway town.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the population of people going through is much higher here than it was anywhere else.
That's a
major
very good
hub.
point. That's a very good point. Because,
Yeah.
we actually have people who travel through here because they have to,
Yeah.
and not just, I want to go fishing once a year.
We service a lot of people around here too. It's like almost 200,000 people that come around just for the trading area.
That's true.
So
That's very, very true.
yeah, lots of germs, lots of junk.
So we have also experienced our first thunderstorm this year. And, well,
I guess, yeah, because
I experienced it. You woke up to it.
we had a couple of like thunder/lightning storms during the winter, but
Yeah, which is weird.
But last night, even today, it's like thunder and lightning outside. It's pretty dark. That's why we have the lights on behind us.
Yeah, both for once.
Yeah, it's really dark outside actually. For the fact that it's 3 p.m. I think right now.
Something like
That
that.
sound
This
right?
clock is still not right, and
Yeah,
it's been wrong for a very long time.
I think it's 3 p.m. Yeah,
Something like that. So yeah, it's weirdly gray out. It's been thundering all day. Not last night, but the night before, I was up and you got woken up by a huge crack of thunder above the house.
It must have either landed like in our neighbor's backyard or like on the street. It was so close that like you could see and you could feel it. Like I don't know, feel lightning.
It rumbled the house. I was like, what the hell was that? Surprisingly, neither of the cats freaked out.
Oh, they don't care. I don't think they have any idea what's going on.
Well, I mean, like there are some animals that get really freaked out by storms. Like my parents' dog absolutely hates wind.
I think dogs are a lot different. Like even our neighbors' dogs were running around as soon as like any lightning hit or any thunder cracked. Granted,
our neighbors keep their dog outside, but
yeah, I mean,
dogs don't like being out in storms anyway. So there is part of that. But yeah. It's been different this year so far, and I don't know what kind of different, and I don't know if it's good or bad yet.
I don't know. Our May was probably the wildest May that we've had.
It was a very weird May.
Because I think the last episode we recorded was right before the May long, which for Canadians is Victoria Day.
Yes.
And then that weekend, we went from, I think it was like 20-something the day we recorded, and then it snowed for 2 days. And then we got like about a day of like mixed precipitation, and then it kind of cooled off, like fully cooled off, and then it's back up to like, what, it was 33 today or something?
We broke a record the other day from, I think it was like 1958 or something like that. because it was 29 point something and we got to 30.4.
Our May has been all over the
Yeah,
place.
it's been a very weird May.
It's a very Canadian May though. We've had all 4 seasons in
We
one
have,
month.
and to add to that, our town is covered in the 5th season of construction.
I know.
So these potholes are going to kill the car.
I know. Well, my suspension on my car is already kind of beat up, but it's definitely a lot worse since we moved here. But I mean, a lot of people in the town have the same problem.
Yes, we're not alone on that, thankfully.
And it's not like, yeah, I take my car for regular service. It got inspected recently, and somehow there's like not enough damage to really need any repairs.
No, it's honestly this car has, at whatever point it goes, it owes us nothing.
Yeah, it's been through too much.
It's been through a lot.
Yeah,
a lot, and it's a very good car.
It's a nice car. I don't know if I want to upgrade past the sedan. I like the sedan life.
Well, no, we've talked about how, like, when we do have kids, we want something slightly bigger.
It would be nice, yeah. But at the same time, I'm like, do I want to pay for something slightly bigger too?
That's fair. I know I don't want anything, like, smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want a smart car. Anything shorter, I will never be able to see anything ever again.
Yeah.
So, like, anything smaller than what we have wouldn't work.
Because if we go, the whole issue going from like a sedan to like a midsize or a truck is everything costs more as you get bigger, right?
It's
so
true.
Keeping it small and plastic is nice in some ways.
True. Well, that's something we can figure out in the future. But
oh yeah,
yeah,
I'm not going to buy cars right now in this economy anyway. No, so.
But it's been very odd outside. Very, very odd.
It's been May, that's for sure.
It has been May.
Yeah.
It really, really has. And I think that's the only way to describe it, because there's no other. May is the only month where it's like, oh yeah, no, it's a heat wave today. Tomorrow's supposed to rain. The next day's supposed to blizzard and have a tornado at the same time.
Yeah, we had a couple tornadoes across the province.
That's true. There was one, I think, like an hour from here a couple days ago.
Yeah, there's been a few. It's been kind of an active season.
And it made me realize this is the first time in my life I actually live in a path.
Technically, we're not on a path. It's very strange.
No, but I'm sorry. I mean, like, I'm not. This is the first time I'm not in a giant city or surrounded by mountains.
So our area last year got actually one about 10 minutes from here. Touchdown. It went across the highway. Yeah, it was pretty scary.
Yeah.
But we haven't. Technically, the only tornado that this town has ever had was in like 1970 something, or was it 80 something? Maybe it was 80, because it was outdated enough to have all the weather radar, so it would have been 88, I think.
Oh, same year as the Winter Olympics.
Yeah, and basically all that really, well, I think it was 88 anyway. I really can't remember off the top of my head, but the only thing that happened...
It was 80s to 90s-ish.
Yeah, the only thing that happened was it destroyed some like farm facilities north of town, but it never went into town, and it never went through somebody's home either.
Oh, that's lucky.
It was a very bizarre, situation.
Interesting. Well, you are the one who would know that. You are the history guy.
Yeah, they've had a lot of there's been a ton of different weather events, but the tornado is the only one that I can remember that's been close to town.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're kind of out of the path of wildfires because there's so much swampland everywhere.
Yes.
We're not really in the way. Like, we get strong winds, so like sometimes our power gets knocked out because of like winds toppling something, but other than that, like, we're pretty safe here.
And usually then it's not even like the last one that we actually really had. It wasn't even it wasn't something toppling over. It was just like the transformer just deciding it was done.
Yeah, well, we had the power line go down during the last windstorm, or the 2 windstorms ago now.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, power line went down and knocked out power in some areas for a couple hours. It wasn't long.
Oh! I think I'm just because it didn't take out everything.
Yeah, modern technology doesn't knock anything out for too long.
And then there was a year and a bit ago, there was somebody who shot up that transformer or whatever, and it took all the power out of town entirely.
Yeah, well, allegedly, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Technically.
There was something that happened around the transformer.
Yeah.
And it looked like a bullet hole.
Yeah.
But that was an interesting one because I was still working with the optometrist.
Mm-hmm.
And they we had to, everybody went home. Yeah. And it was great because the regional manager had just shown up within an hour. And we're like, well, I guess you showed up for nothing.
Yeah, no power.
See you later. So it was kind of felt bad for him for that drive for nothing, but whatever. Sucks to suck.
Yeah, it is what it is.
But you've had an interesting thing that's recently come up.
What?
You are now a vice chair or vice president. Which one is it?
Vice chair of a local board. Yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah.
he didn't even apply for it. He got asked for it.
Well,
He also got asked to be on this board because they
well,
love him.
technically, sorry. I'll know the day of if I officially get appointed.
Is that going to be the next meeting?
Yeah, so Tuesday is the next meeting, and then
Oh,
I'll
it's
find out.
oh my god, it's already June.
I know it's already June, so June 2nd is the next meeting. Then we'll find out more details.
It's already June.
Basically, it's taking on more responsibility. It's kind of an exciting little time for me.
Well, it would be actually like having the ability to do the things that you wanted to do with this group anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
So it just kind of makes you the say of what you are and are not doing instead of asking somebody if you can and can't do the things that you're wanting to do to make them more known and brought to the public more and in goods with the city and things like that. So
yeah,
I think it's cool.
yeah, it's a cool opportunity.
Then you got asked to do it. You didn't try and apply or anything. You didn't see it and you're like, oh hey, I could do that. They were like, hey, let's have a meeting. I want you.
Yeah, it turns out when you're already doing a lot of the things that would fall under this moniker, yeah, it's not very hard to get pushed into it.
Well, I think it's also helpful for them to have a younger set of eyes on things.
Yeah,
Because, like you said a little while ago, like most of the boards in town, the demographic for them is a lot older.
yeah. I mean, we don't live in a big city, so the
No.
people around here are much more aged. So people like serving their community are much more aged as well.
And a lot of the ones, at least I think, that are on the boards and doing things like that, I feel like part of the reason why they are mainly older is because like they grew up here or have been here for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, some of the board members that I serve with have been on the board since its inception.
Exactly.
So it's been almost 30 years.
Exactly. So like they're ones that like they started it around your age, but then have just continued through it. And then there's no younger people because well, it's already created. They're already doing it. Why would I join? There's just a whole bunch of old people. Why would I join that?
I mean, it's harder to ask somebody to voluntarily give their time, their effort, their resources, their willpower. Like it's a big ask, and a lot of. I think there's also like the age demographic of like that 20 to 30 where most people aren't thinking about like what do I do for my community. They're like, how I want to go party, right?
That's true. And that's another thing with it. There's a lot of older people who are like, well, I don't have anything else to do.
And that's exactly how they end up on boards.
I need something to spend my time with, so let's go and do this. I like the group or whatever. And yeah, like you said, the young people are like, no, I have things I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to go out and do this. I want to go and do this.
They're building families, careers, whatever.
Have young ones already and can't. Yeah. So like it makes sense why these boards and why these groups and whatnot tend to have older demographics, but they do need younger eyes.
Oh yeah, and I mean, for what it's worth, like the board that I joined is like a low commitment board. It might be like 80 total hours in a year kind of thing.
Yeah, it's not like it's a second job or anything. Yeah. It's not even part-time. It's occasional casual. Let's have some fun with this.
You need this many hours basically if you were in high school. So
yeah,
to graduate like volunteer wise. So it's not like I'm taking on like a huge responsibility.
No, and honestly, it's already kind of stuff you were doing anyway.
I was already like heavily involved anyway.
Like it's not like you were. Yeah, it's not like this is something that you're taking on out of the blue with no prior anything. Like you very much have covered them through your work and just in your own interests. You very much like history, and you've always enjoyed things like that and researching and discovering. So I think it works perfectly.
I agree.
And you're also, you have a lot of thoughts as to how to adjust and make them better.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been a doer more than a thinker, so
True.
I just see things that should be fixed and I run out and try to fix them.
Like, hey, our donation sheets, they shouldn't say member because then people think they're being members. Mm-hmm. How about we just say donation? Well, that's a good idea. And you're like, I thought that was straightforward. Yeah. So I like it, and I think it's cool that you're going to be a vice chair or something.
Yeah, it's a cool opportunity.
I think that's fun.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. And I think honestly, I think you're going to enjoy a lot of what you find with it because I think you're just going to end up in that building more.
No, probably, yeah.
And you're just going to discover more of what they have.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't wait to hear about it.
Yeah.
Because it'll be fun. You know what else is fun?
What?
Pop Culture Jeopardy.
Yeah, we're I guess as this airs, it'll be
I
semifinals
was
for
gonna say,
that
I think
week.
we're in the semifinals.
Yeah,
I think
because today, when we record this, it's May 29th. I think that sounds right. It's Friday of
the
last
31st
week.
is on Sunday.
Yeah, so it should be May 29th today, and that means we get the
Yes,
last episode before semis.
yes.
Be a good season. I mean, I like Jeopardy. I like Colin Jost.
I love Colin Jost
I
as
like
a
being able to
host.
answer the questions too. I don't know how people like understand Jeopardy, like normal Jeopardy.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I love Pop Culture Jeopardy because I don't feel so stupid.
yeah,
Like, I don't know everything, but I know, we'll say a category an episode I can figure out a good
yeah.
chunk of. The other, like regular Jeopardy, I feel stupid.
That's probably why Pop Culture Jeopardy even came back, right? Netflix saw the opportunity and is
True.
like, "Oh, Amazon's not doing anything more with this. Let's buy it and see what happens."
True. Because, yeah, it was on Prime. And I don't think it was slated to have a second season.
No, I think it aired in 2024, season
Was
one.
it that long?
It was, yeah. So it's 2024 season one, and then I don't know, decided to maybe not renew. I'm not too sure
Huh.
what the logistics look like. But then Netflix picked it up and just immediately put it back on air.
I love his opening though with it, where he's like, "Our first season was on Amazon Prime. Our second season is on Netflix, and if this doesn't work out, our third season will be on OnlyFans."
Yeah. Which, I mean, OnlyFans is trying to attract normal creators to it, so I guess
That's true.
maybe.
I have seen ads for stand-up features on it, and I'm like, sure.
It's almost weird seeing, like, because I've seen the same things. They're in, like, the Comedy Cellar or whatever, like, doing a
Yep.
stand-up routine, but it's on OnlyFans. I'm like,
Yep.
this doesn't seem like...
Or like a commercial kitchen, and they're like, "Here's how you can make this." I'm like, you
Yeah.
have clothes on. This is the wrong site.
Yeah.
Like it. I'm sure those things would take off real well with no clothes on.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with OnlyFans is they kind of
They
pigeonhole themselves in a certain position.
We have the same brain cell.
We do.
It's
Yeah, they really, like, screwed themselves in terms of their reach and their...
Pun intended?
I guess, yeah. I mean, you have to think, too, like, how do you, as, like, from a public relations perspective, how do you possibly change your image? You just can't.
From that, I don't think you can.
Like, I'd be willing to bet one of the most searched things OnlyFans related is OnlyFans top earners, because people are curious about who makes the most money.
Yeah, and I guarantee you none of them have any sort of side gig or bit.
And it's millions of dollars. Like, and I understand that OnlyFans doesn't want to be known as that, so they want more. But I'm like, your site must be making so much money, like so much money.
So I think they would make more money if they just accepted it and marketed it like that. Because now I'm not comparing the two at all. Because one, I don't care about. I don't mind. The other one, I don't like at all. It's very much in my brain, kind of like Ashley Madison, where like they know what they are, and they go for it. It's not necessarily a good thing.
Yeah,
but they are 100% behind it.
I think the problem that they run into is how many other sites are there that do what they're trying to do better, like Patreon, for instance.
True, but Patreon does have the reputation for it to be a large spectrum of what's on there and what you can find.
Yeah, but it's all safe for work stuff. It's all like creators moving their stuff over there.
Yes.
And
that's the thing, is it's safe for work. OnlyFans is, I think they need to like stick with specifically not safe for work.
That's what I mean, is like they're trying to cross into what Patreon already does. Yeah. They have a niche that they're like, we already dominate this niche. Why would we possibly leave that? But at the same time, they want to market to a different audience.
Which is fair, because like you always need to look for ways to diversify your audience and what you're doing. But if you diversify too far, things stop working.
Yeah.
It's different. Anyway, Pop Culture Jeopardy.
Good segue.
Back to the original. I love Colin Jost with it.
He's really good.
He is one of my favorite hosts that I've ever seen for any of those shows. Yeah. He has great timing with it all.
Oh yeah.
And his reactions to a lot of things are great. He just looks so dumbfounded half the time.
Yeah.
And I love it.
He just works really well. I don't think he has to do anything besides like be himself up there.
No, he just talks and things just happen.
Yeah, he's the man for the job. And like, I'm, I wish that like we could see public numbers in terms of how they're doing because I'd be willing to bet they'd come back for another season. But that's just me hoping because I do love the show.
I really love it.
It's really
And I
solid.
like that it comes out daily, so it's not like we're sitting here going, "Oh, it's still like 6 more days until we have the No, it's tomorrow."
It's the old TV cycle, right? 5 days a week.
I like it.
And Saturday, Sunday would be the reruns.
Yes. I like it.
No, I think it's good.
The only thing I don't like, and it is my own personal problem, and I've mentioned it to you a handful of times, and it's just my own issues. I don't like that Johnny no longer says, "This is Jeopardy with your host, Alex Trebek," and now it's a different name
yeah.
each time. Just 'cause it was that for so long. I loved Alex. There
Yeah.
is no better host for the actual Jeopardy. Ken Jennings does a fine job. Alex was Jeopardy.
Yeah. And I'm sure that like Ken Jennings will be Jeopardy for the current generation.
Oh, probably. It's odd. And I have the same feelings towards Alfonso for AFV. I'm like, no, it is Tom Bergeron. He is the host. You're just there.
I like
Like,
them both for different reasons.
they're both good. I have my qualms with Alfonso, but that's neither here nor there. He's good at the job. I don't mind him. I prefer Tom.
But that's the problem with like looking back, right? The Tom built the show, and then the show built around him when he was successful.
True.
And then Alfonso came in and didn't try to be another Tom. He just tried to be Alfonso on TV.
Yeah.
And that fundamentally changed what AFV, for instance, looked like.
True. Very, very
Because
true.
he does other hosting gigs. He's Dancing with the Stars host, isn't he?
But so did Tom. And I think it's because they have the same producers and or director.
It honestly could be. But I think
I feel like the helpful thing with that though is it's not Jeopardy, it is pop culture Jeopardy.
I think the term Jeopardy there on the Alex Trebek.
I feel like the helpful thing with that though is it's not Jeopardy, it is pop culture Jeopardy.
I think the term Jeopardy there on the Alex Trebek stage too, the format's the same.
And I do really like that they named the stage after him.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we're out. There's no other person, right?
I love
Mr.
it.
Jeopardy.
He really was.
Yeah. As much as I'm trying to say that they moved into a new sphere, really.
They did.
New hosts, new ideas.
They didn't have another choice but to move on unless they were just going to cancel the show, and I really didn't see that happening.
Yeah. I mean, the show's really popular regardless of who's hosting it.
It's so popular. My parents watch it every night.
It's harder to create the next than it is to keep with the current. But
that's true.
Unfortunately, Alex, he got old. That's just what happens.
Got old. He got cancer. Unfortunately, things happen. Health happens, but
people get old. People die. Just an unfortunate reality of life.
True.
But life goes on still.
Eventually, inevitably.
There's a new generation of people watching. There's a new format too. I mean, Jeopardy posts online a ton too. They've got YouTube only shows. Like they want to stick around as much as the next person. That's why they're on streamers all the time. But
they're also, in my opinion, they're successfully marketing themselves to younger generations.
Yeah.
Because don't get me wrong, my parents don't know any more of the answers on regular Jeopardy than I do half the time. But at least they have somewhat more of an idea than I do because they were at least, my mom was alive for a good chunk of them. My dad was alive for a little less than them. But it's harder to get junior high and high school kids now interested in regular Jeopardy because they're like, I don't even know what these words are.
Yeah.
But with pop culture Jeopardy, it's like, well, no, these are actually things that we're witnessing and things and whatever else that we're experiencing and that are happening now or within our time frame. And not, hey, this author from 1706 used this one specific word. What does it mean now? Huh? It always confuses me. It makes me feel very dumb.
Yeah.
And I wonder how these people know all of these answers. I don't understand.
Well, usually they talk about it too. They just study other Jeopardy tape, right? Take other quiz shows, do other trivia nights.
Well, yeah, but it's such obscure information.
A lot of information pops up more than once. I mean, think about even pop culture Jeopardy. How many times we've seen the same info pop up?
True.
Yeah.
True. It's just, I don't know. It makes me feel dumb. But that's okay because I am dumb sometimes.
I mean, yeah, I think the thing that Jeopardy does really well is they don't my view on just things in general is you shouldn't cater to an audience or market to an audience. You should just be yourself, but don't leave anybody behind.
Yeah.
And I think Pop Culture Jeopardy does a great job of that. Jeopardy rolls on. They have other forms of Jeopardy, and then Pop Culture Jeopardy appeals to a younger demographic by incorporating their kinds of, their humor, their views, their styles. I think it works perfectly. You're not catering to somebody else. You're just not leaving them behind.
Very true. What else did we watch? There was something else that we...
Bad Thoughts.
Bad Thoughts. I was
season
like, what
2.
is the other thing we just finished? Bad Thoughts. Oh, that is a bad show, but I love it so much.
From the mind of a comedy man. I think Segura did such a good job with season 2 compared to season 1 even.
It felt more refined.
It felt like they just, like, season 1 was almost like, because they were all based on his jokes, right, in season 1.
There were some that we couldn't find.
There were, but mostly his jokes.
Yes.
Which means they already had a premise, they had a story, everything. But in season 2, I think it was just like, have fun, man. Good luck.
Yeah,
and you could definitely tell that was the reality.
The only callback that I can think of off the top of my head was the very opening with his same asshole doctor he's always gone to.
Yeah.
So, and like, that's the only one that I can actually think of a callback for.
The Stomp the Yard one had the ending where he said something he shouldn't have said, and then he got killed by those guys.
Yes.
And that was the same thing as one of his early jokes.
Yes, in the park. Yes.
Yeah, so there's a couple, but largely, and there was more too. Like,
there's so much more.
There's a 30-minute episode, like, per episode, and usually that means that they were getting 3 skits per episode. It was like 10 minutes per skit, and like, it's hilarious. It gave it enough time to breathe, but it really got to the punchline pretty quick.
And one thing that I really liked as well that they did in this season that they didn't in the first one was that not all of them, but seemingly most of the skits would lead into the next one.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, he's another character. Oh, this is a new bit. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And the other one would finish off in the new bit. I really like that.
Season 2 is phenomenal. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend. I mean, watch season 1 as well. Season 1 was very good, but season 2 just blew my expectations out of the water.
He played so many female characters, and I don't know how I feel about it.
Well, we were talking about, like, I feel like he puts these beautiful women in these scenes with him so he can, like, make out with them, but then he puts himself through, like, the most insane stuff I've ever seen. I'm like, he's just doing it for the love of the game, and there's no way around it.
Yeah. He had on pigtails and what looked like a mini skirt.
A couple times,
yes.
Yeah.
So,
the TSA agent one was so funny.
Oh my god.
Not spoiling anything, yeah.
Yeah. That's... I don't want to say too much on it because I don't want to spoil it.
No,
for
honestly,
anybody.
like, we're just broad strokes, but yeah, it is so funny.
But the TSA agent, I feel like her name should have been Sharkeisha.
I don't even remember her name, to be honest.
I want to say it was something Tanisha or Tammy.
Yeah, something like
that.
But seriously, like, they spoof a couple of movies, which was awesome, like Stomp the Yard, Freaky Friday.
Yeah. The Freaky Friday one. Oh my god.
It's so good. I think it really goes to show that sometimes, like, if you have a funny person who just got funny ideas and you let them be funny, turns out it's kind of funny.
Yeah. And he brings, like, all of his family in for it.
In some way, yeah.
Yeah, his wife is in it.
His mom's in it.
A fertility bit, which I think is funny.
It's so
his
good.
Mom's in it during the same fertility bit, so that's...
Mom and wife are in the same, yeah.
Not being the same person.
Thankfully, yeah.
But, yeah, no, it's... I love Tom Segura so much.
It's so good.
I love his stuff. He is hysterical.
I guess the question now is, like, I'm assuming they'll do a season 3, so...
they have to.
I don't know how many ideas he has for, like, dumb skits, but I'm sure he has plenty.
Between him and Bert, I'm sure... Hello, Jonah.
Well, the thing is that Bert...
He has made an appearance again.
Yeah, Bert has his own show, Free Bird, right?
Yes, and I'm not disagreeing with that. But the two of them will sit there with each other and go... So even if Tom's like, I don't know how I'm going to go through with this next part, I guarantee you Bert's sitting there going, you should do this.
Not safe for kitty butt. That's
true. There was a kitty butt. I apologize. But it's a kitty butt, so it's cute. We got a de-shedding brush. And I don't think I have ever pulled off that much hair from either of the cats before.
No, they definitely had big summertime sheds. I think it was just a big flip from, like, because it was like -2 one day and it was literally like 24 like 2 days later.
Yep.
I think
I pulled so much off of Waltz. I think I pulled like a pound of
Oh,
fur off of him.
probably. Yeah, he definitely looks a lot less fluffy these days.
There was a lot that came off of him, and like you can literally feel where you need to brush more with it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's smooth. Oh, and there's okay, we're gonna go through. Oh, look, I need help
Yeah.
because Walt's. Oh, he is so cute, but he is so scared of everything.
He's good on his own terms. He is bad on anybody else's terms.
Yeah. So when it's time that I inevitably have to kidnap him to clip his claws, or now to help him shed a bit, I am public enemy number one for
Yeah.
like 48 hours afterwards. And he will do
Excuse
everything
me.
in his power to escape me and not be where I am, because that means that the bad thing is still happening, but it's not a bad thing because it's necessary for him.
I didn't think it was that long in the morning he came into the room to greet us, so
That's true.
yeah.
That's true. He's getting better.
I think he
He's
was just
getting a
annoyed in
lot
the moment
better.
and then he got over it pretty quick.
That's true.
It's also warm, so I don't think he's been hiding in his usual spots as much.
No, he's been in the closet more than he has been under the chair, and I think it's just because the shelf is cooler than the fabric.
Agreed,
But we love Waltz dearly, but
he's the
he is so
best.
scared. And
Yes.
it's so cute. And then he has a cute little pouch, and anytime he goes down the hall, it goes ding, 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 ding.
It's
I love it. But he's a healthy kitty. We took him to the vet.
like a pound heavier than Jonah,
Well,
basically.
he's a pound heavier than he was last year. They were both the same weight last year.
Yeah.
So Jonah might still be the same. He might be a pound heavier. I don't know. We haven't taken him in yet.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry. Jonah goes in June, I think, or July.
Something like that. I know he goes in just a little bit later than Waltz.
Yeah.
But yeah, good boy.
I think that about sums it up for us.
Yeah, other than being sick and watching TV, we haven't done anything because I've been dying.
It's been a slow week, which is always good.
I haven't
Things are
had to
gonna
fight anybody at work recently, which is nice. So
things are gonna really pick up this upcoming week. There's a lot going on this week and next week.
yeah, you got a lot coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
You get a fun, busy. Do you work on Sunday as well?
Just Saturday at this point, but I won't know until next
Well,
week.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is like, I know you
Yeah.
have a super busy day on the Saturday where you're like going, 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 but hopefully you have a break on the Sunday.
Hopefully so.
Yeah. Hopefully I didn't sound too sick for you guys, because my voice is back, but my breathing is not quite yet.
Yeah.
But it's been fun. We enjoy it. We'll be back next week unless we're dying again. Hopefully not, because that was not fun.
Yeah. Back next week with whatever we want to talk about again. Who knows?
Did I say what episode this is? This is episode 6.
Oh, 7. Oh,
No,
it is
because we
6,
did a little
yeah.
update,
We
so
did the
that
mini
would
episode
so
for
it's
6,
like
yeah.
5.2.
Yeah.
So this would be 6, and I can count this time.
Yeah. So we'll be back with episode 7 next week.
Ooh, it's like an entire week of episodes at that point.
It's true, actually. Yeah, we have 7 days worth of programming, which is exciting. Yeah.
Very exciting. So yeah, thank you for joining us for Hopeful Take episode 6, and not sick. Not episode sick.
I caught that.
Okay, thank you for joining us.
See you
We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.